American investigators are in France as well, getting a first-hand look at the flight data recorders.
It comes one day after President Trump grounded all Boeing 737 MAX 8 and 9 models because of safety concerns.
WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live at BWI Thurgood Marshall Airport with the impact on operations there. Mike.
Vic and Denise, we've counted at least 6 cancellations. Behind me are some of Southwest's grounded 737 MAX 8 planes. They've been here since the FAA made the order yesterday afternoon. Southwest is letting you change your flight without fees as long as it's within 14 days and between the same cities. Several Southwest flights were canceled at BWI Marshall as the airport's largest carrier is grappling with the grounding of 737 MAX aircraft nationwide. They sit on the tarmac here.
I think it's probably a good call. 2 planes go down in 6 months. It's time to pull the plug on them, don't you think?
Southwest CEO had this message for customers.
More than 95% of our aircraft are unaffected by this order.
The concern is whether 2 crashes that have killed 346 people are connected to a problem with the plane, specifically a malfunctioning automated system that under certain circumstances can push the nose down. The latest crash was an Ethiopian Airlines flight on Sunday. Both doomed airplanes had a similar flight track. That and evidence at the scene in Ethiopia led U.S. regulators to finally take action.
That's a dangerous circumstance because if the pilots don't understand why things are happening in the cockpit, they're more likely to make errors.
Authorities transported the flight and voice data recorders to investigators in France. They will be leading the probe.
Now we need to get the rest of the data, we need to analyze it, and hopefully get this ban lifted as quickly as possible, get the traveling public back on schedule.
The president said he'd like to see the MAX aircraft flying again as soon as possible, once investigators make sure there's no risk.
The biggest thing is they have to find out what it is. I'm not sure that they know, but I thought we had to do it. We had to take a cautionary route.
The president also praised Boeing. Boeing has said publicly that it supports the grounding out of an abundance of caution, although it believes its planes are safe. Some lawmakers are calling for congressional hearings into the matter and whether the FAA moved too slowly to ground these planes. Live at BWI Marshall, Mike Helgren, WJZ.